honestly, if you ask me, this might have been the most silliest red card I've ever seen in Chelsea.
Right.
You are following Sterling.
Right.
Even let's say like if he was good, that I'll say maybe he's seeing himself. But you don't know anything.
This season we know that if we are like
We've done comebacks.
10, 11, definitely United cannot win. No matter how many goals they score against us. Yeah.
Because for me, I think he has this zero, IQ.
For me, I've lost hope in Enzo Maresca. Our coach, the coach we have, he's immature. He has no experience. He's a Fiero.
Right, guys, welcome back to the Blue Podcast. As usual, my name is Prince Amdan, and we're here to give you all the updates with regards to the biggest club in the world, Chelsea FC. And you know how we do it. We're going to be bringing you all the news with regards to players, as well as injury updates as well. Cole Palmer seemed not to be well, but I mean, we'll get into it and we'll get to know more. As well as, the games that happened over the weekend, as well as the Champions League game against Bayern and United as well. We'll be talking about that. We'll also be giving you the preview of the Carabao Cup, as well as this week's EPL game against Brighton. And also we'll be playing Benfica over at Stamford Bridge in the Champions League as well. As usual, I have on my left my man GH Armando.
In the building. Yeah, I'm here.
Armando is in the building. As usual, on my right, the man DDA.
Yeah, I'm sad.
Why? What's happening?
I'm very sad.
Oh,
very
why?
sad.
What happened?
Enzo Maresca, he's
please don't
tearing
cry.
my heart.
Please don't cry.
I don't cry.
Right, guys. I mean, you've seen how DJ is feeling at the moment. I'm sure Armando is not feeling any better. Myself, I mean, it was a bad weekend for us. First of all, let's start with news and updates.
Yeah.
We've been complaining of our squad, and it seems more players are still, going out.
Yeah.
Cole Palmer just returned from injury. I think he played couple of minutes, but it seems he's still not very fit. I heard complaints of his groin again.
Yeah.
I don't know what's with that update. Is he okay? Is something wrong with Cole Palmer?
So definitely, currently he's not okay. And as to what is the extent of the injury, we haven't gotten the breakdown of what is happening. Even Enzo Maresca just confirmed that they are yet to assess him.
Right.
So that means he will not be available for now, and we are all waiting to see what the extent of the injury will be. Hopefully, it won't be for a long time, because we really, really need him badly at the moment, because we can't afford to miss him.
Yeah, miss him.
Right. We're still struggling up front at the moment. Yeah.
Right. Guys, don't forget to let us know which part of Africa and which part of the world you are watching from, and your thoughts on the issues as well. Right, Didi, what's your thoughts on Cole Palmer's issue? Do you think he was forced to play? That actually,
to me, I think the team forced him to get some minutes, because what I know,
especially when we were losing to Brentford.
Yes, what I
think
know about
that was a game he had to play a few.
What I know about groin injury, it's not that easy to just overcome go like that. It takes about 6 to 8 weeks. Initially, that was what they told us, 6 to 8 weeks. But here, the case, in 2-3 weeks, he was back again. I think the team forced him. They should have relaxed for him, give him some time, steady the groin. If he's able, like he's fit or it's gone, they can bring in. But if you forcing him to come and play, it can cause bigger issues. Yeah.
That's true. But do you think it was because Estavao too was out for within that period, and we found ourselves in deep waters? And I remember we sat here and we spoke about the challenges of that game against Brentford, and automatically Enzo Maresca didn't want to lose that game, and he had to bring Cole in.
Yes, honestly, I think he was forced to make that decision. Right. If you look at our available, forward, we are lacking behind. because we still don't have, or we still even don't know when Dilap is going to return.
Come back.
So I think he was in a tight position to make that decision.
Right.
And especially in that game, we were losing. I'm not sure if we were on top of the he wouldn't have used Cole Palmer. So for me, I think he was forced to make that decision. And in football, those decisions are sometimes made. You either go away with it or you punish. Exactly. So I think it's one of these decisions that you don't have any choice than to try to get issues at hand. But unfortunately, it didn't work out well. But hopefully he's not. He fights and come back strongly. Yeah.
But to what extent now? It's very possible that we are not going to be having him this week.
Yeah.
To what extent would, I mean, also being aware that now Estevao is back, to what extent? We know how, the importance of Cole Palmer in the team.
Definitely.
But to what extent is it going to affect the team when he's absent?
Greatly. It will affect the team greatly. If you look at the impact he has for the team, is huge. So
even though we always try to pretend that we can do without him.
Of course,
we have to do without him, but it's not always easy.
It's always difficult. Yes, we might get away with some games without him, but it's always a bit easier when he's in the team. So for me, yes, we might be able to sail through some games, because if you look at our next few games, it looks a bit not so high.
Hard top.
So if we are able to go through them without him and hopefully get him back on time for the bigger games. For me, I think it will be great. We'll be okay for the next few games. I think we'll be okay.
Okay. Well, what are your thoughts on that as well?
For me, I think we don't even have to blame Enzo Maresca or anyone for pushing Cole Palmer
on.
Yeah, because he's the main man, and if you look at the game he brought him, that was the Bradford game. When he came, he showed difference.
Yeah,
he showed class.
Yeah, of course.
So definitely, even if you are the one, you try to just, because we're losing that game. So that was why I think they pushed him and brought him in. And he and Estevao, I think, is the coach should just relax. Let's maintain Estevao, steady Cole Palmer's injury, give him time.
Yeah.
If it goes, he can come back. He can come back. But I've studied something about our coach. If he's under pressure, he doesn't think well. Because he's like, he always pushes, like, I don't know how to say it. Maybe decision making certain. If he's under pressure, his decision making is very bad. So he should just relax, give Cole Palmer time, use other players. If they are not improving, we all the fans will see, we'll bash them, and they'll go and lock their comment section. We'll retweet. Definitely they'll see what they are doing is no good. So the coach should just relax, give him time, and let's use Estevao for now.
Right. You think that's
I think our coach is so very much an immature coach, and he's still afraid. Like, when I say afraid, I don't want to use the word coward, but he's afraid a lot in terms of making some certain decisions. That is why they are in the team, and I'm sure that is why some of them didn't go for loan.
Yeah,
players like Estevao, players like Josh Achampong, players like Jorah Hatto. I'm sure you know why you didn't let them, leave on loan. So why not trust them?
Yeah.
For me, the perfect man to do that Cole Palmer role is Estevao. But he still feel like he's not up there yet. Of course, we know he still needs some time to adapt really well in the Premier League. But for me, I think he's ready. There's no way you tell me Estevao is not ready. So he should be operating in that Cole Palmer role. He can do it perfectly. And now Garnacho is okay. For me, Garnacho should be starting matches now.
Yeah.
He should be starting games. And I don't really know why he's still, skeptical about this players. But for me, I think Josh Achampong should get his time. We saw what he did in the first few games. Keep playing this boy, and he will pick up.
Pick up from there, right? Okay, so guys, let's know your thoughts on regards to these injury concerns raised in the studio. Now, let's look at the issue regards to Raheem Sterling and Disasi.
Yeah.
This issue of isolation, I mean, for me, I understand it's not just a Chelsea thing. I think it's something that happens when a team wants to force a player to make a move. But do you think Chelsea is doing it the wrong way? Because as it stands now, the PFA has a reason to want to investigate issues surrounding these two players. After I think Sterling posted of him training alone and all of that. Do you think that something is wrong with how Chelsea, treat players? I mean, we can talk about the recent Jackson situation. We can talk about how even Chalobah, happened and all of those things.
Well, so for me, I would say it as Chelsea don't really have, an issue. It is a contract-based, agreement.
Right.
So whatever they do, they base it on the contract. And of course, a lot of players and a lot of money is being, put out into paying the wages and all other stuff. If you ask me, will I blame Chelsea? I would say partly. Maybe like 20% of the blame will be on Chelsea. Then the rest will be on the players. Because if you look at this, the situation at hand, Ben Chilwell was supposed to go through that situation. A lot of players were supposed to go through that situation, but they find their way to get some opportunities away
elsewhere.
So I think these two players prioritize money over their career. There's no way you ask me if I have the opportunity to play outside or I'll sit somewhere in Cobham, then I'll take my 300,000 a week. Then I compare the two, proceeding to play outside, get some minute, keep myself available for keep working and maybe improve myself, then I can get a better contract. I decided to sit and take my 300,000 a week. Will you actually blame my partner? Because he gave me the options. There are a lot of teams that came for them. Why did they refuse to go? So for me, I think, yes, they have a majority share of the blame. But of course, definitely Chelsea too has their own share. But the majority lies on the players. Because I think they made their decisions themselves.
For me, I think I'm more surprised about Disasi because for Sterling, he is almost near the end of his career. So he can make such decisions. But Disasi, you are still a young player coming up. And I think you should be more forward-looking than some of the decisions he has made. Yes, you went on loan and you didn't get signed. But it's still
they still came for him.
Going for loan is still far better than sitting down and doing nothing. And I don't know what informed his decision, but I think it would have been best for him to actually take a loan.
Well, and if they think they want to punish Chelsea, then they are rather doing themselves bad because you sit there for a whole 6 months
without playing.
It's bad.
Okay, your thoughts on the PFA?
For me, I think those UK board or PFA or whatever they call their names, they are hypocrites. Because other clubs, we've seen it before. As now, it happens to Aubameyang. It happened. Yeah. So why didn't they investigate that one? It's Chelsea, their eyes is on.
Right.
It's not fair. If, let's say, or maybe because Sterling is from England, that's why they are trying to find ways. And for Sterling, final day, he had 5 teams.
Yeah, a lot of teams came.
A lot of teams came.
He refused.
His reason was he wants to be
in
London with his family. Why can't you take your family along to anywhere? People were in London. They've gone to Saudi with their family. You are married self. You are married. You can take them along. Even if you don't want to go, you have money. Right. You can go 2-3 days. If you don't have it, you run and come back. So for Sterling and Co, I don't blame the team.
Chelsea, right?
The team has they have nothing to do because they give them a lot of options. Ben Chilwell was part, but at the end of the day, he's
doing very well.
He's doing very well there. Disasi, you are still young. You are following Sterling.
Okay, right.
You are following Sterling.
Right.
Even let's say if he was good, that I'll say maybe he's seeing himself. But you don't know anything. We don't know whether you are a centre back or right back. They've given you options.
Centre back.
They've given you options. You are saying this is the final day. West Ham came.
Yeah, a lot of things.
He said he won't go.
He only wanted to go to Monaco, but Chelsea were short of loans.
Yes, yeah, you can't go on loan, so you have to go on permanent. I don't know. Maybe they enjoy the staying in London, so they should be there, and let's see where it will end them.
Right. Let's go to a more vexed issue, a more annoying issue. First of all, we'll be talking about all the two games that Chelsea played over the week. That is the Premier League game against United and also the Champions League game against Bayern. But let's first talk to the United one. United winning to Chelsea by 2-1, but that wasn't even the biggest talking point. What changed the whole dynamic of the game was when Robs got that red card.
Yeah.
First of all, was it necessary for Robert Sanchez to have done what he did to attract a red card?
Honestly, if you ask me, this might have been the most silliest red card I've ever seen in Chelsea or at Chelsea. I've never seen something ridiculous like this. I mean, 4 minutes into the game, one-on-one with the opponent, the best thing you could have done, allow him to score.
That's it.
Over 90 minutes plus time for you to come back. And Man United is not a team that you say they can defend all their lives and you can, penetrate through them.
I mean, this season we know that if we are
we've done comebacks
10, 11,
yeah,
definitely United cannot win, no matter how many goals they score against us. So it was just ridiculous.
So that was the shocking thing. I think I wasn't really surprised.
Yeah.
Because for me, I think he has this zero, IQ. For me, Robert Sanchez has zero IQ. So I wasn't too much surprised. I was like, he can do more than this. Because for me, if you look at his timing, his organization, he's always poor. Yes, for me, I always say it is a top shot stopper. But after that, the rest are for me is bad. So after that red card, I was like, now what's next for Chelsea? I wanted to see what the coach would do. I wanted to see his, immediate reaction.
We'll come to Enzo Maresca's.
So for me, there was a way out.
Yeah.
Allow him to score, and then
we continue.
The game continues.
Right.
Yeah.
Robert Sanchez.
Yeah, for Robert Sanchez, I think it's not his fault. The Gomes will say,
he got the team so easily.
So easily.
Yeah.
There's no competition. The coach has made up his mind he's number one, so he can misbehave. After the game, I went to rewatch the game. The foul. He was outside the 18.
Yeah.
You are outside as a goalkeeper. Make your decisions first. So when he was outside, he went back.
Yeah, he tried to
move
go
back. And if you just move back, definitely the striker is ahead of you
He'll
now.
put himself inside for you to foul him.
If you've made your intention, you are coming out. Come out. But if you go, pause and go back. Definitely we've seen so many times. Keepers, they've done errors just because of you come out and try to go back to cover. Definitely the striker will score. And it was very too early. I can remember Barcelona, that was last season, one of their Champions League games. Araujo had early red card. After the match, they asked Gundogan, he boldly told Araujo, you cost us. Because it was too early. Let them score.
Simple.
We still have much time. We can still do something. But if you go 4 minutes, you go and take red card, and you expect it's over. It's over. But I think we could have done better
of course.
But certain decisions, as Prince said, will come there.
Let's just talk about it. And after that red card, we all saw how Enzo Maresca handled the situation. He brought a lot more men at the back. Taking off Neto, taking off Estevao, and bringing Tosin in, as well as Jorgensen.
Yeah, the goalkeeper.
Was that to sort of, defend, or I don't know what were you thinking when you saw that those substitutions being done?
So remember, I said something about Enzo Maresca that he's a coward.
Right.
And he's somebody I think doesn't really have that experience yet. And these are some of the games that will give him the hard experiences. So it's one of the hard lessons that he will learn.
You have to learn.
He has to learn. So yes, Esteval's substitution was understandably good because we understand a goalkeeper has to come
out.
So even though I wouldn't have substituted Esteval, and I'll come to that. So it was a good start, bring on in the goalkeeper and then let the game flow. After the goalkeeper substitution,
then
I didn't expect
more substitutions.
I didn't expect any extra substitution. Let the game flow. But however, you can switch the system a little bit.
Just
adjust a little bit, not too much.
And see
just
how
a little.
it goes.
Let the game flow. Let the tempo go down a little bit before you make your.
You now can make decisions that can really impact the team.
Exactly. So we've seen teams that get red cards and they structured
and they bounce back.
And they bounce back. So I think that was supposed to be the way forward.
Right.
Just after the Esteval substitution, relax a bit, let the game flow. Just allow the players to also
stretch themselves,
take charge for now.
Yes.
And then after some time, maybe if you feel like you can do something in terms of attack, then you
can now get.
But I don't know how he also read the game because we are not in his corner, so it will be difficult for us to understand why he has to.
No, but at the end of the day, we will be right if we say he got it wrong because at the end of the day, it cost us.
It cost
Those
us.
decisions were clearly not the best.
Yeah.
So whether we are in his corner or not, or whether we understand why or not, the more reason why, I mean, his decisions or he should make decisions is to win.
Yeah.
And so if you made those decisions and the decisions didn't go, it means you didn't do the right thing.
Exactly.
And let me come to you before we even go to, I mean, how, what even made it more clear that he didn't think through his decisions? Because if you look at when Casemiro got his red card, that was when it became clear that he actually messed up.
Yeah.
Because he didn't really think through things. But let me come to you. What are your thoughts on the situation?
Yeah, for me, I've lost hope in Enzo Maresca. He has, my hopes are just out. And I think it's the PSG match which gave us much hopes that we are there. But currently we are not there. Our coach, the coach we have, he's immature. He has no experience. He's a Fiero.
It's Enzo.
No. Let's
champion.
It's the word. That's why we think we are cats, but we think we are lions, and it's wrong. He's a coward, as Amando said. Since I've started watching football, I've never seen the kind of substitution Enzo Maresca did.
Absolutely crazy.
This season, Madrid had early red card. They won. They won their game. This season, Madrid had early. Not this Sunderland
yesterday got a red card, but they didn't.
They drew the game. Sunderland, which is from Championship, you are in Premier League. You've got a red card. You are panicking.
Yeah, he was super.
Me, I'm not a good Prince. What Enzo Maresca did, I wouldn't have done that. Or what we know, if a keeper gets a red card, it's one of the forwarders you are going to remove.
So that it balance.
And bring a keeper. If you are going to remove Joao Pedro, Joao Pedro can go out. Then we'll now have this thing. Three forwarders.
Yeah.
And we'll make sure one of them will be coming to the midfield.
And here the case, your system, been a better decision.
Your system, you
now
have.
Joao Pedro was alone at the top. And he was struggling.
He this much a lot of work. He did
and
a
Prince,
lot of
in
runs.
your system, your midfield is always inverting.
Yeah.
So here the case. No forwarder will come to the midfield again. Cucurella is always in the midfield for us.
Yeah.
Do you get it? I've never seen the decision Enzo Maresca took. Even if you are saying Kopama is no fit, they remove Kopama.
Yeah, because you said
he's
in
not
the
fit.
beginning that he wasn't 100% fit.
So you remove
you're
him.
removing someone who is more fit.
More fit. Even if you look at when they mentioned Joao Pedro, he was angry because he means that he was not expecting to go on. How can you remove Esteval 6 minutes? Joao Pedro 7 minutes.
Pedro Neto.
There's a Pedro Neto 7 minutes. Kopama 21 minutes. Who does that? So here the case, Casemiro also got a red card. Now we can't do anything again. And the painful part is the person he brought in, Tosin, he's just tough for nothing. Tough for nothing. He can't run. He can't do anything. If you look at the second goal they scored, they were all standing there looking at Tosin. You are tall, jump. The player went from Luke Shaw.
Yeah.
He was not there. He ran into the distance to jump. All our players were standing there. Tosin, I'm very disappointed in him.
But I think we still also have to talk about our defense.
It's shaky.
Even the first goal, the foul, it was because the defense allowed Mbeumo to run in between them.
Yes.
That was the first mistake.
The first mistake.
That lose.
You don't watch only the ball, you watch the player too.
Yeah.
He ran in between them and they couldn't do anything.
It was a shocking defending, of course, because for me, I don't usually see two center defenders always
same place.
That was shocking.
One should be behind and one should be in front.
That was shocking. So I was like, what? And the moment I saw that ball flicked over,
it was going
to
I knew where it was going.
Mbeumo,
yeah.
It caused problems.
Armando, you see that our assistant coach, he's also useless. If your manager, your boss is doing something wrong, can't you tap him? Oh, boss, what you are doing is wrong.
But I think it was even in consultation with
he was asking them.
He was asking them. So meaning they are all dumb. They don't know anything.
He was asking them.
Because if one person is making a mistake, the rest can tell him, oh, boss, what you are doing, it will cost us. Yeah. Let's remove one person. But
that was...
And for me, even like with situations like this, it's okay for the head coach to be a bit confused. But those of you around should bring him back to his, his senses. But if you all allow him to
I've remembered something during Potter's season. Oh, it was assistant who was doing substitutions. You will there, he will hold him like this. Yeah. Talk. Then you bring Gallagher. Anytime you see that, it's Gallagher who is coming in. So this one, like, they should have done something. If Enzo Maresca is confused, you guys, you are not supposed to be confused. You have to alert him what you are going to do to cost that.
Yeah. It like a very simple.
It was very simple
for him to adjust.
Chelsea would have won this game
hands down.
Easy.
Hands down.
Friends, when we were watching the game, I was sitting with a United fan, and the United fan said, even if we didn't like remove those forwarded, with 10 men, we could have won against United. It was clear.
Look at what they were playing.
Those two guys alone can cause problems. Neto and Estevao. So it wouldn't matter what United was going to do. It's just unfortunate. And you see, the removal of those two players dampened the spirit of the team.
Exactly.
Because they knew they were just, it was a fruitless venture.
And you understand something, if you find yourself in this kind of a situation, you don't just make substitutions.
You don't make, study the game.
You look at a forwarder who can be beneficial in terms of
who
counter.
Who can hold ball, who can run.
Drop Pedro Neto is... I never expected to see Pedro Neto coming out. The best, substitution I think Enzo Maresca should have done was to watch in the midfield. For me, I think Enzo Fernandez should have been the best person.
Yes, it's true.
To go out.
Even if Enzo was to be there, add another midfielder.
Don't add a midfielder. Wait, he shouldn't add a midfielder. Just bring in Enzo Fernandez. Reece James is the best inverter, and you've used him before. We understand you've used him before. So bring in Malo Gusto, who can best through the line. So just invert Reece James, who is the best when it comes to winning the ball for you in the midfield. Push him inside. You can still have your 5-back when you are defending. Then you invert him inside, and then if you are attacking strong, that is where you need your pace. Malo Gusto will run with his pace. Go and adapt to the Pedro Neto we'll be talking about. Then Estevao on the other side. Joao Pedro in the middle. You are going to score goals.
Prince, let's not forget. You see that Lavia guy?
No, they should sell him.
You see that guy? He's also part of this program.
They should cash in.
If Lavia was to be there, decision making would have been easy. But he's not there. He's always in the hospital. Lying on the hospital bed.
But how is that
he's supposed to be available.
He's making.
It's bad.
If Lavia was to be there, it would have been simple. If someone can come, then Enzo Maresca.
And I still think that when Donnarumma was available, Chelsea should have made a bid for Donnarumma.
Yes.
Even when Jorgensen came on, that Jorgensen is not cannot be a replacement for Sanchez. You could see that he wasn't confident.
I mean, he's been on the bench for
he wasn't confident. Even the second goal, he was part of the problem.
See,
when the ball was in the air, as a goalkeeper, go out and challenge it.
Yesterday, Donnarumma.
You came out, you went back.
He was doing to Arsenal. Every airball you see,
you go out and he uses his physique.
Honestly, in the early days of Jorgensen, I saw him do that a lot.
Yeah.
But for me, I think the bench is killing him.
He has lost confidence.
The bench
he has lost
is killing him, and it's going to be serious if we don't get a proper. I saw already news already. Saying Mike Mayon. The name has popped up again.
Mike Mayon.
And why not? Why not?
He's also one of the very brilliant goalkeepers.
He's good, but
very brilliant.
I watched some match. He sold his club.
It's always
part of it.
Right. But what other thing did you see in that?
A lot of refereeing decisions that we always talk about. We are not saying it should always favor Chelsea. I saw some comment on Facebook when I was making my post and all that. They were saying there are a lot of decisions that favors Chelsea this season. I said yes. I'm not disputing the fact, but we all want consistency, and it doesn't mean that if it favors me, it is not wrong. That's what I'm not saying. Yes, a lot of decisions that I think wasn't right in that game, in that particular game. For instance, the offside, decision, Bruno's goal. I still think it was offside. Not Bruno who was offside, but Sesko was offside too. So if he had definitely not been in that position, I'm sure Chalobah would have had a clear, view of the ball and probably cleared better. So Sesko was a distraction to Chalobah, and he was also offside. He was clear offside. So if these things are not,
let's
properly,
not forget the penalty.
Of course, it was a clear penalty.
It was a clear penalty.
I saw videos and I posted them several times. Zoomed them just to prove to Manchester United fans that it was a clear penalty. Because they were arguing that Mazraoui touched the ball, but if you watch that closely, Mazraoui didn't touch any ball. And some also said, Joao Pedro was already falling. And I also made it clear to them that, yes, he was falling because of the touch of Mazraoui. That touch brought him down. So for me, I don't really know why they didn't review it clearly. But it was a clear penalty.
I also think that, week in, week out, referees should also be assessed and given cards. If you mess up, you should get a red card, and they should give you some number of games that you cannot officiate. Sometimes they take these decisions and they feel that after all I'm the referee and nothing happens, and they keep making those mistakes. It doesn't make sense. A referee can just decide to give a player card for complaining. Just because the player feels that what you have done to me is unfair. We are not saying the player should complain, but referees, because of the power they wield, they become very arrogant. And the least thing, they are just taking out a card. And they should also be accountable to the people for some of the decisions they make.
And the decisions include Casemiro's second yellow card. I don't think it was a yellow.
It wasn't a
that foul. It was for me. It was too soft.
Yes,
for a
it was too soft. But let's say Casemiro, you're a senior player. You have
He's a crazy guy.
Why not prevent the second one?
He's a crazy guy.
Casemiro, I was very disappointed.
He got that second yellow card because of his bad name. For me, I think if it was any other player, they wouldn't have given him the second yellow card.
Right. Now, guys, let's quickly talk about the Bayern game. It was a game we were expecting, a win for Chelsea.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it didn't go that way. What? And I remember you said like Bayern cannot really beat Chelsea.
And I still stand on that.
So what really went wrong?
Exactly. So first of all, I think Chelsea gave it away. If you look at all the goals that were scored, I think Chelsea just gave them away. A crazy own goal by Chalobah, a silly foul by Caicedo in the penalty area, and then another foul that led to that goal where Olise crossed. So if you see all that I said, we only missed one thing. Remember, I highlighted things that Chelsea can do to stop them. We only missed one thing. That is, we not been able to stop Harry Kane. And I said it clearly here, that Harry Kane is their top problem, aside the wings that they operate so well. Chelsea were able to lock down the wings, no doubt about that. If you ask me, if you say Olise get the better of Cucurella, I'll say you are lying, and prove me any video that Olise has destroyed Cucurella. Prove me. He didn't.
Only passes he was giving.
He didn't. So the wings were locked down. So our problem was not being able to, stop Harry Kane. And it was due to the brilliance of Vincent Kompany. He studied Chelsea's system. He mastered his own tactics. That unlocked Harry Kane. It unlocked Harry Kane, clearly. And it was only inverting him. If you watch the game very well, he was always deep. He always come deep to receive the ball. And whenever he does that, he drag one of our center defenders with him. So if he drag one of our central defenders with him, definitely there will be a big space behind. So that's where Gnabry will run into. Then problems started coming. So he stabilized him alone. Only Harry Kane. He destabilized our system completely. Caicedo was lost. Reece James was lost. Enzo Fernandez was lost. Because usually when Chelsea played this kind of that system that we use against Paris Saint-Germain, then we more like man-to-man pressing. We go like man-to-man pressing. So if anybody at all drag one of our players out of position, we are in trouble. So that's what Bayern did, and they perfected it, exceptionally, and then they took advantage of that with Harry Kane, intelligence, and everything was on their favor.
All right, but what are your thoughts?
Yeah, for me, I think that game, if you are going to compare with the PSG one, as Amando said, the PSG one, we're marking a 1-to-1, no space.
Yeah.
But this Bayern Munich game, they were so free that Bayern can hold the ball for like 2 minutes, and it's like the ball will still be with them.
Yeah.
Our players were too relaxed. We're not like the force and pressure was not there. That was, to me, that was the main reason we lost that game. If let's say we were marking the man-to-man, definitely I don't think they would have gotten any chance. Yeah, and as people are saying on social media, Olise packet Cucurella. It's a lie. He didn't packet him. We all watched the match. It was passes Olise was giving. He didn't dribble past him. He didn't do anything. It was passing. He would just get 10, pass the ball, and it's really helped.
Yeah,
it's helped for Gusto's, and Gusto was also solid because Diaz was lost. I didn't see
Diaz. No,
he was lost inside the game. Therefore, it was only Harry Kane and Gnabry. Then Olise giving the passes, and Kimmich, their midfield. Kimmich was also free.
Yeah,
I don't know what our monster Moises Caicedo.
That's what I'm saying. They were dragged. They were dragged out of positions
because the Caicedo, I don't think he will give you that space to be doing.
Ask yourself, how come Caicedo find himself in the penalty area
in the
to
penalty?
Make that
Yes.
So Tosun was dragged out.
Yeah.
So Caicedo had to come back
to support.
So that's what I'm saying. Only one player, Harry Kane.
And let's not forget. Cowell's injury we are going to suffer.
But honestly, that is obvious now.
We are going now. It's clear. We need Cowell.
For me, I think Josh Achampong should be given some time.
Yes, try him. We've seen
in that I think Cowell role. He can do it. He can do it. He was able to bully Mateta.
Yes,
that's what I'm not.
Our first game.
Oh,
Mateta.
He bullied Mateta.
He bullied him,
and you bench him the next game. Kept him on.
That's what we are. Decision making very poor. Enzo Maresca. His decision making is very poor. You have players, you are benching them.
Right, so that means we lost our first Champions League.
Yes,
encounter,
and due to some,
it means that we are going forward. We have to really
of course there's still
there's still hope.
7 matches
There's still hope.
and if you look at the 7 matches, I would say Barcelona and Napoli are the toughest.
In Napoli, I don't see them like
I still think Conte still has it. Especially defending
with City, the style of game they played, I was not impressed. And now I think it's only Barcelona.
No, but I think sometimes we cannot just use a game to judge.
Coaches
might be different from
tactics.
City and it might be different from Chelsea.
Yeah.
So let's just hope that we get a good game. I mean, after all, if we're able to get a couple of wins and and I think this new system is just 8 top teams, right?
Yeah.
So we just have to be among the top 8. Just
even
to
if
qualify
you are not
directly.
there, we'll play
playoffs, which sometimes is a lot of work for the club.
And another extra work.
Right now, let's look at the games that we'll be playing over the week.
Yeah.
We have tomorrow. We are playing Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
Which club are we playing?
Against Lincoln.
How? I mean, well, let's just talk about it.
I think this will be the first meeting
between the two clubs.
Between the two.
Is a championship club?
League Two.
League 2.
I think League 2. Yeah.
Those who score United, they are in the same.
So the first time ever meeting Chelsea, I think it will be a very exciting game. But I definitely expect, Chelsea to take it, serious.
League 1, they're in League 1.
League 1, right? Yeah. And of course, give some of the players the opportunity to play. From the start. Like, Gerard had to, Josh Achampong. If Josh don't start this game, I would say Enzo Maresca is mad. Because for me, I don't see any
reason
why he shouldn't start, right? Of course, we also have in the midfield Santos. That guy, we forgot to talk about him.
Santos,
I think
we have to talk about Santos.
Andre Santos made himself available in the both Bayern and United game.
Let me chip in something. I don't know if you remember. I've said it here before that. Is it our number 8 rule? It's only Santos who can play that number 8 rule. Yes. I've been saying it, although I'm an Enzo Fernandez fan. Yeah. I've been saying it. That number 8 rule. Santos is the best. Santos, yeah. But the coach, he doesn't believe.
That's what I'm saying. He's still afraid.
Yes.
He doesn't trust them.
Yes. That's the only issue.
So I think these are the games he will use he should use to gain that trust.
And you see, also when you start to behave like that towards a player, it kills his confidence.
Right.
Yes.
You play him today and tomorrow he doesn't play. It means that he didn't do well. So it means that
mentally that's why
it will affect them. So I think Enzo Maresca just has to, stamp his feet and make certain decisions.
And
for example, Josh like this, he started well.
I've studied.
So why hasn't he gotten minutes? Just maybe half time.
Yes. I've studied something about Enzo Maresca. Amano said he's a coward. He's really a coward. If apart from his first 11, he doesn't trust any other.
Yeah. He finds it difficult.
He finds it difficult.
Right,
even substitutions. True. He finds it difficult.
That's true.
I don't know. As a coach, you and your players, you can't tell them today you have to sit down. Tomorrow, you are not going to play. It's simple. It's simple and clear. So I don't.
Let's move to the. So you think Chelsea should win this?
Oh, of course,
right?
Definitely.
Okay.
It should be a good win to revive. I think Lincoln are not lucky because we are coming back from two defeats.
Yeah.
So
wounded Lions.
It will be hard for them.
Right.
It will be hard for them. Yeah.
Wounded Lions.
And I want to see Maggie also starting. Why is he on the bench all the time?
Yes. Why do you bring him back in the first?
Why do you bring him back if you know who you see? So if he doesn't start McGill too, I'll be surprised.
Especially when we need a lot of rest for the top players.
Bonanito, that midfielder too should start. I think he will start him and Andre Santos in the midfield.
He has to.
I don't want to see Caicedo in that team tomorrow.
No, Caicedo, Enzo, those people they shouldn't play that much.
I don't want to see Caicedo, James, Enzo Fernandez,
especially when we still have 2 games to play.
These people should start.
All of them
nobody should be in that game.
They shouldn't even come.
Right. Okay, right. Let's move to the UCL game against Benfica. at Stamford Bridge.
Jose Mourinho returning, the special one returning to Stamford Bridge. It will be amazing.
Right.
It will be
right. The feeling is going to be. I actually didn't look at it that way. That's
honestly, it will be a beautiful.
I hope it doesn't come across problems.
Reunion.
Cause drama at
Mourinho still love
Bridge.
Chelsea.
No, he's still loyal to Chelsea.
But you know he's always dramatic.
Of course,
Mourinho is always dramatic.
That one is a fact.
Love alone can also make him dramatic to some extent. I mean, but we still love him.
We would love to see him. We can't wait. I mean, we can't wait to see him once
Right.
again at Stamford Bridge.
Right.
And for me, it's going to be a very difficult game because they also need it. They lost their first game
as well.
I mean, it was a bad loss for me. They had the advantage of 2 goals in the first half, and the second half they messed up and they lost. So for me, they will be looking to bounce back as well. And Mourinho will want to prove himself after winning his first game for them in the Spanish Portuguese league. So definitely. A good reunion, of course. We want to see good performance from Chelsea and probably beat Jose Mourinho's camp. It's
going to be an interesting,
very interesting
game, right?
Yeah.
Your thoughts, Benfica, Chelsea, Benfica.
Amanda has said it. Mourinho is coming back. Mourinho is our guy.
Yeah.
So, and this one, he's not lucky. We need a win.
He is not lucky.
This one, we can't even give him draw. You have to just whip him and shake his hand. Say you are the man, the special one.
Tap him at the back. Say,
his back. Sorry. Yeah.
Right.
So this game, I think we just have to win.
Need to win it.
It's a must-win game for us. If Enzo Maresca goes to fuck up again, I'm behind the manager. They can sack him now.
What will stand out? What do you expect Maresca to do this time? All things being equal, to give us the 3 points.
Stop being coward.
Yes.
And trust the boys.
Yes.
Trust whichever player that is available. That is what I want to see him do. Trust every player who's available. Yeah, we might miss Cole Palmer in that game, but why do we have Estaval for? Why do we have Garnacho for? Why do you bring back? Why do you brought back Magiu? Give them the opportunity to play. Even in the Man United game, I expected Magiu because of his high pressure.
Yeah.
I expected to see him, but he made that crazy substitution. So for me, he should be bold enough, go man to man, give the players the opportunity to express themselves. Trust them. I still want to see that trust, and we'll be good. For me, I think Benfica shouldn't be any issue for Chelsea.
Right. Your prediction for the game?
Definitely 3-0.
3-0
Chelsea
for Chelsea.
Winning this.
I don't think we'll go with a clean sheet because our defense is shaking. So maybe 3-1.
3-1 for Chelsea.
For Chelsea.
Right. But what do you think, should stand out? What do you think, Enzo Maresca should do to enhance?
Yes.
Because we lost our first
Andre
game.
Santos has to play that game.
Yeah.
He has to play that game. Because the Bayern match, he came in, he proved he has to be there for us.
Right.
The United game, same thing. So this one, he shouldn't bench him. He should know what he's going to do and give him a chance to play.
Exactly.
Yes. Our wings, since this one, we don't have red cards. So he shouldn't come and do what he did in Manchester United game. If Garnacho has to start.
For me, I'd say from now on, Garnacho has to start every game.
He has to start.
Every game.
Yes, because Garnacho is a type of... He's here to prove a point.
That's why I was angry he didn't
So
use him in the Man United.
definitely, you have to give him...
Against
United.
Yes.
He would have been the perfect substitution.
He's here to prove a point.
When he was bringing on
He should have
George.
really started that game.
When he was bringing on George. That was the time I knew Enzo Maresca was done. Because Garnacho would have been the best person because playing against his former club, his former fans, and he also has a point to prove.
Yeah.
What time would have been the best for you to use him? And there was tired legs among the Man United players. He would have run them down.
Well, let's see how things will roll out. And we also have a game against Brighton.
Yeah.
In EPL. Your thoughts on that game?
That's going to be a tough match.
Really?
Brighton have started, picking up with Yakuba Minta and
he scored over the weekend.
Yeah. And not even only the goal that he scored. If you see the kind of work that
I said it here the other time. Work rate is just
crazy,
astronomical.
Crazy. So for me, Chelsea will have to be very, very careful. They nearly beat Tottenham. If not the brilliance of Mohamed Kudus, who said no, we are not losing this game. So it's going to be tough for Chelsea. if we look at our defense, we are going to struggle against Brighton's attack. No two ways about that. Because for me, Yakuba Minta and the Chinese, the Japanese, Mitoma. Hey, the way he worded that.
He's a very solid player.
Even last season, Chaluba against Mitoma, he used Chaluba.
He's a crazy 1v1.
Yes, 1v1. I learned he has
the pace, he has the skill.
And I heard he schooled in
he went to school,
degree,
a special school for
one-on-one.
Yeah. He went for a special course. So for me, it's going to be a tough game for Chelsea. Remember, we might not have Cole Palmer in the game. Sanchez is not going to be there. So it's going to be
even
tough.
Their player is not going to be there. Bonaneto too cannot play.
Yeah.
Because alone.
Yeah, Bonaneto is not eligible. Let's see what happens after the Lincoln game. If we have still full squad, then hopefully
I believe in Joao Pedro. So Joao Pedro can give us something out of that game.
If he starts Joao Pedro and Maguire, then Joao Pedro will have that free role. He doesn't. I feel like him playing alone, the number 9 alone there, he doesn't really, get himself into the games. He is more effective when he plays the number 10 role.
Yeah.
So I definitely will want to see, some support up front for him.
Especially that Palmer won't be around.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he should be
among the he can come to the 10, Estevao or Garnacho at the other side. Pedro Neto, then we have our striker there, Maguire.
Use the boy.
You see, one thing, Tuchel, that's the reasons why I still respect Tuchel. In terms of tactics information, he's good at it. Yeah. Tuchel, if we are all watching football, then the fans will say this guy has to go out. Definitely, he's the one to go out. I don't know how he will see that thing. And it's if a player is not just performing, first substitution. And Tuchel too, he's someone. That was when this guy was there. Alonso. That was when we were benching Alonso and Chilwell. They were in one position. Anytime Alonso is messing up, first half, Tuchel can make changes. Because he needs results.
Yeah, man.
First half, you just be playing less than 45 minutes. You come out, let someone go. Yes. And Tuchel's time, if you are not performing, you are not going to start.
You will not start.
That was the principle he gave them. So it gingered everyone. If you want to be in the first 11, prove to us that you deserve it.
Show working.
Yes, so I think Enzo Maresca, if he can also adopt that style of play.
Right, but do you think it's going to be a win for Chelsea?
Against Brighton? I reserve my comments, but it's not going to be easy.
Prince, to me, it's going to be a win.
What's your score?
We need it. We need it 2-0.
We need the win
2-0.
badly, but how? Now I'm scared because of our defense and
okay, Sanchez won't be around.
No, he won't be
around.
Yeah, so it's Johansson.
He can only be on for Champions League.
Yeah. But hopefully Chelsea gets a win.
Hopefully, yeah. Guys, let's know your thoughts regards to the predictions for the games that are coming ahead. We have the Carabao Cup as well as the Champions League also coming up against Benfica, as well as EPL against Brighton. But guys, generally, let's end on this. I'm still a bit worried regards to our squad depth. The other time I was asking, can't we get, can we get a replacement for Caicedo so that his workload can reduce a little bit, because he's doing a lot. Are you seeing something different from what I'm seeing in regards to because now we have a lot more games to play.
Yeah.
And Caicedo can't keep playing all the games. Kukurea can keep playing all the games. Do you think there is a plan? Do you see any alternative aside, especially when we have high-profile games to play all week out?
Honestly, that's where I am not happy because there was a plan. There was a clear plan for Caicedo, and of course there's a plan for Marco Correa. But I think Insigo's injury messed up that plan.
Right.
And I don't really know how Chelsea are going to get away with that because Lavia is also over there, and there's nobody apart from Santos, Enzo Fernandez in the midfield. And sometimes,
so in case any of them pick up another injury.
Problem. So I think I might believe that Chelsea will try something in the general transfer. Window. If Insigo's injury is going to take that much longer, I think they will make some decisions in the general transfer window because, like you said, Caicedo need to be resting, and we can't afford to lose him through injury. It will be crazy.
It will be crazy.
And hopefully, Lavia will come sometime in the. And for him, I don't really understand. He doesn't get injured during games, so.
Yes,
he will just play a game, finish well.
Then you go and he'll come back again.
Then you will not see him again.
My guy, Lavia.
So I if he's not,
Lavia has he ever let's say had ACL? I don't think he has. No, he's injured. They are not ACL.
No, they are not
hamstrings and. So
hopefully he'll come back as well.
Right.
And support. But for Cucurella, I think Hato should be. He only need to adapt.
Even if Hato is not there, now it's not if you are left, you have to play left back. This guy Gusto
has been playing there sometimes.
So for Cucurella, the problem here is just
the coach trusts in them.
Position.
The coach too trust in some of the players. Yeah. That's just the issue. But I think there's a plan.
Right. Okay. What your thoughts are?
Yeah, I think it's only Caicedo's position that we don't have any plan for now. And if Enzo Maresca is brilliant, he should show it, prove to us that he has a plan. Without Caicedo, he can do something. So let's say, Lincoln's game. I want to see how he's going to play that game. Because
without Caicedo.
Caicedo. I want to see the person who is going to replace that position.
For me, I think even this plan is still a half-clutch plan because if you look at the Brentford game, these guys had to come on. Even Kopama, who was not well, had to come on.
Cucurella
had to come on. You see, so it's well, we will see how things will roll out. And this is just the beginning. We are just starting.
For me, I think the Brentford game, he made too much changes. I think that
he shouldn't have brought new players at the goal.
Especially at the back there. For me, Fofana has no business, starting that game because he just returned. So I think he was one of the reasons Chelsea nearly lost that game.
There will be a lot more panic for Enzo Maresca going forward because
of course
it's not going to be easy.
You should expect it.
It's not going to be easy. Well, guys, let's know your thoughts in the comment sections as well. As usual, we're always excited to have you, to hear you in the comment section as well. Don't forget to let us know which parts of the world you are watching us from. And this is the Blue Podcast. If you're watching for the first time, please do make sure you subscribe to the channel and also hit the like button. Share to all Chelsea fans across the globe. And as usual, we'll be back with more. Peace.